So good evening, good evening, good evening. We are back again. We're going to talk about Tchouameni. He is linked to a move to Arsenal. And it's a bit of a weird one, this, but we're going to get into it. Make sure you are firing the like button up, people. That would be absolutely fandabidozy. Road to 85k is fully upon us. And big up to everybody who's been tuning in recently. The views are mad. I can't lie. June was lit. Thank you very much. Considering I'm only doing currently one upload. And I've seen a lot of people say to me, Lee, I thought you were going to do 2 or 3 every day. That's great. But when you're getting 20, 30, 40, 50,000 views on just one video, there's no point really putting out a second or a third video because it'll just kill off the traction of the ones before. So as it stands, while the views are pretty decent, it will only be one video a day. But obviously, if that does decrease, then I'll obviously put out 2 or 3 because we need to keep the traction high. The subs are flying, the interaction, the comments, the amount of comments on each video, by the way, is just a joke. It's mad. You lot are crazy. And the average watch duration as well, off the charts. And that's always been a thing on here. Yeah, I don't know why, but obviously I'm entertaining and you want to watch, you want to listen. You want to cry, some of you. Oh, you're so toxic. Yet you come back again the next day and watch it all over again. If I'm that toxic, maybe take yourself away from the toxicity that I put out on the internet. It might save you a headache. I don't know. But for all of those that love my videos, big up to all of you. Make sure you smash the like, sub to the channel. Lee Reacts, second channel, flying en route to 17k. And I've got a video coming out about Elon Musk as well. He has caused football Twitter to go into meltdown, and I'm fully here for it. So go and check that video out on that channel as well. Get your comments and supers in down below. And yeah, Tchouameni, interesting one. Played 50 times last season for Real Madrid, and a player that I really like. He's just turned 23 this year, and he's a player that has pretty much won it all already. It's kind of crazy. Like, he's already won the Club World Cup, the Super Cup, and yeah, not bad at all. He obviously won the Spanish Copa del Rey this year as well. So yeah, not bad. He's kind of getting there, isn't he? He's only missing. I actually thought he'd won a league and a Champions League, but obviously I'm wrong. He hasn't, which is why I thought he'd won it all. Failing to prepare is preparing to fail it. I swear he won the Champions League. Obviously not. There you go. I've learned something new today. Let's have a little look at his transfer market page. Let's have a look. Let's go. There you go. Shows how much I know. He was still playing in League 1 the season they won the Champions League. Oh, dear. You can tell I've only just woken up, had a coffee, and done this video, can't you? But yes, he was obviously playing for Monaco when they won it. But there we go. But yeah, this season, just gone, he has played 50 games. And 33 of them were in La Liga. And listen, the thing is, he doesn't score many goals, but he's not in the team to score goals. He only bagged 4 goals last season, 4 assists, 50 games all in all. But the one thing I like about this guy is when he's in the team, his defensive capabilities are there for everybody to see. Like, he ranks so highly in every metric defensively in the top 5 leagues. It is crazy. Ball recoveries, aerial duels, interceptions. He's in the top 10% in Europe on every one of their metrics. Not only that, his passing needs a little bit of work on, but his passing is actually not bad. And you don't get to play for Real Madrid that many times in the season if you're not that good. Let's just be real with this. And I've seen a lot of people saying that, I've seen a lot of articles saying that he's linked to Arsenal and this and that. He's linked to Man United. 68 million quid is the fee, blah, blah, blah. And whilst that's all great, and whilst he is still very young and does have every attribute to succeed anywhere, including Madrid by the looks of it. So I do think he'd be a great addition to Arsenal, but I don't see it happening. Yes, they got Camavinga. He's the guy. That guy has won everything in 2 seasons at Madrid. Literally has completed football. So yeah, well done to him. But they've got, obviously they've got Jude Bellingham there now as well. They've still got Fede Valverde. Dani Ceballos, although he's a little bit older, Modric and Kroos, they've got a lot of midfield talented players there. And I've seen a lot of people suggesting with these reports about Arsenal and Man United that They're going to get rid of him. They could cash in him, financial fair play, this, and this. I don't think people really understand how well run Real Madrid actually are, because they're nowhere near breaking financial fair play rules. I don't know why anybody would suggest they are. Like, in the last 10 years, Arsenal have outspent them net. In fact, since 2008, Arsenal have outspent Real Madrid on net. And yes, technically net isn't a legit thing when it comes to just player sales. It's obviously over the whole course of the football club. But since 2008, we have spent more money than Real Madrid net. That's insane. So for anyone to be writing articles suggesting that FFP is going to be a reason why they're going to get rid of this player, that's way, way, way from the truth. No, they're not Barcelona. Barcelona are having to rip contracts up. Samuel Umtiti's had his one done now. You know, they're trying to re-sign players on less money. Barcelona are the team that are in a shambles and in a mess at the moment. Real Madrid are fine. Real Madrid could genuinely go out there this summer and go and do another 200 million or another 100 million or another 300, and they'd be sweet. I don't know why anyone thinks that they're in financial difficulty. You know, they got a massive, massive income, the biggest on the planet. Well, joint with Man City apparently, but they are up there commercially, and they're up there as an elite football club for a reason. You know, they've got an elite group of hierarchy there. I mean, look at when Jude Bellingham or any player gets unveiled there. They're out in a suit. When it's their top boys like Jude Bellingham, they always come out in a suit. They make a big presentation of it. They do the kick-ups, you know, and all of that. So I like the way Real Madrid act. And I think that they are a massive footballing institution. This notion that they've got to sell Tchouameni to balance books is mad, which is why I don't see him leaving. And not only that, Modric has signed on for one more year. So cool, he's there till 2024. After that, I think he's gone. I don't think they'll keep him another year after that. He's going to be 38 by the time that happens. Cruz as well. He's going to be gone by the end of next season. So they do need the likes of Tchouameni, Camavinga, and Jude Bellingham. They're the three that are going to take over that midfield for the next 10 years. And that is not even a joke. Like, they're all in their early 20s. Jude Bellingham's not even 20 yet, is he? Like, they could genuinely be there and be the next Cruz and Modric for the next 10, 12, 15 years. And the trajectory them three players are on suggests that that's going to be the case. There's nothing for me to sit here and suggest that goes, oh, actually, I've seen this, this, and this, which means he won't be there and he won't be. If you play for Real Madrid, you're playing for the best team in the world. You know, people who argue it's Man City. Man City are a very close second at the moment. Yeah, yes, they're dominating. They've done the treble, and congratulations to them. But for me, Real Madrid are the most elite football club in the world. They've got the most elite fans. Yeah, and their fans are the most demanding fans. None of this toxic and negativity rubbish rife in the Madrid fan base online. Everyone's on the same page. They're all calling for Ancelotti to be sacked. He didn't win the league. He didn't win the Champions League. They all want him sacked, despite him going and winning trophies again. Like, and this is why that club constantly stays at the pinnacle of football. Because when you've got a fan base that demands every single trophy, every single season, when you've got a fan base that boos every time you lose, a fan base that boos a player when they're having a poor game, a fan base that riot, yeah, and kick off at every single loss, that will always keep the standards up. And this fan base at Madrid, and doing that for donkey's years, yeah, for as long as I've supported football. And I'm an old man. I'm in my 40s. I'm a middle-aged man. But they have been at the pinnacle for pretty much all of that time. I've only got to have a look in the last 20 years how many trophies they've won. Like, it's ridiculous. Like, they just keep winning and winning and winning. The reason they keep winning is because they know what it takes to get over the line. The reason they know what it takes is because the fans demand it. When the fans demand it, the club have to deal with it. The club have to go out there and show a statement signing. Jude Bellingham, statement signing. The first one they've had since Eden Hazard went there for 100-odd million and stunk the place out. You know, so that was, what, 3-4 years ago, maybe? That's the first statement signing. But the likes of Camavinga, and he was cheap. What a bargain, by the way. Tchouameni, I think they paid, what, 70 mil? 60 mil, something like that. And they're not big statement signings as such, but Jude Bellingham's a statement signing. And that midfield, now Dani Ceballos has signed up as well, who's done extremely well, by the way, at Real Madrid. Where we had him at Arsenal, didn't really do it for us, did he, really? He was all right, but Madrid, it kind of suits him, and he gets a lot of game time. Yeah, mostly off the bench, but there is a lot of games that he does start as well. And this is why I don't think that when you look at teams like Arsenal, over-cheering second place, over-cheering, doesn't matter, on to the next, heads up, on to the next. Real Madrid, after they lost to Man City, they've ripped up their squad. They've started signing players. They've brought Bellingham. They brought Joselu, and people are laughing at that signing. Yes, he got relegated, whatever. And he's in his face. They're going to make another statement signing before the end of this window, and that might be Mbappe. But just coming back to Tchouameni, he ain't going anywhere. It'd be nice to have him at Arsenal because he is a top-class footballer. But unfortunately, there's no way he's leaving. I'll be absolutely shocked if Tchouameni is not playing for Real Madrid come the end of the transfer window when it's slammed shut. And why would you want to leave Madrid to join Arsenal? Let's just be real with that. Like, the only way you'd leave Real Madrid to join Arsenal is if you're Martin Odegaard and you're not getting any game time. You're being farmed out on loan. Yeah, and it's worked out right for him. He's playing well. He's done scoring goals and all of that. Hasn't won anything. He's only actually ever won one trophy, Odegaard, and that was with Real Sociedad, the cup. But listen, he might go on to win trophies with Arsenal. But Dani Ceballos came on loan to Arsenal. They took him back. They've kept him. They've signed him up to a new deal because of his performance level. Real Madrid do not mess up very often. Yes, we could count players and name players that have left Madrid and ended up going on to great things afterwards. Doesn't happen that often. And that is because they are elite. They know a player when they see one. Yeah, and every team will mess up. And of course, they've messed up on certain players. But with Tchouameni, they're not messing up. They're keeping that player, and they're keeping him for a very good reason. Because as soon as Toni Kroos leaves that football club, he is going to be the linchpin in that midfield for the next 7, 8, 9, 10 years. Then you've got Bellingham, you've got Tchouameni, Bellingham, or Camavinga, Tchouameni, Bellingham. You could actually play Camavinga, Tchouameni, and put Bellingham further forward. Like, they've got so many options. They've got Dani Ceballos as well. Fede Valverde, I know he's linked to a move. I've never really got the hype around him, I can't lie. But again, to play that many games for Real Madrid, you don't get that much game time at Real Madrid if you're not a very good footballer. Because, like I said, the fans demand success. The club feed off the fans. And that is why when you've got the hierarchy, listening to the elite fan base that they have and couple them two elites together, that is why they continuously stay at the top of the tree. And they've got a big season ahead of them because not winning the league, not winning the Champions League was deemed failure, despite winning the Copa del Rey. No cheering the Copa del Rey over here, mate. If you're Real Madrid, well done. You've won it. Put that in the bin. Now go and beat. Oh, you didn't. And that's how it works. And now the fans are on them. Now they're going out there and making statement signings. They're signing up players to keep them in that high level again next season. And good luck to them, man. Good luck to them. I wish that a lot of other clubs took note of that, especially Arsenal. But again, like I said, I don't think we're getting Tchouameni. It'd be a great signing. It'd definitely give us something different. And I do think we need something extra in midfield. I know we've just signed Declan Rice, albeit it's not been unveiled yet. But I do think we need somebody like Tchouameni in midfield. Because as good as Rice is, I think we need that destroyer. Yeah, and Declan Rice is a very good player. But we need a Declan Rice and a destroyer to then give Odegaard the platform to go and do what he's doing. And Tchouameni, unfortunately, ain't going to be that guy. Maybe Caicedo is. I don't know if Chelsea are linked to him. But I still think we need one more in that midfield. And it has to be of that mould, that ilk, that defensive destroying midfielder that can get the ball, give it to Rice, bosh, we go. Give it to Odegaard, give it to Nelly, give it to Saka, whoever. And sadly, it's not Tchouameni. But you never know. Stranger things have happened. You never know. Let me know what you think. Leave it all in the comment section down below. Make sure you are smashing the like button. Do it for the algorithm. Let's get up to 85K. Let's get that done real quick, people. And make sure you are sharing the content around, leaving your comments and super chats down below as well. I appreciate that. Check out the second channel. I'm literally, as soon as I end this, about to record the Elon Musk video. That's going to be banter as well. Yeah, that guy's literally caused meltdowns, which is hilarious. Football Twitter is in the bin. What a guy Elon Musk is. He's literally brought Twitter to finish it. Good lad. So thank you very much. But yeah, go and check that out. Lee reacts. The video's down below. And I'll be back again tomorrow with another upload. Don't know what we're going to be talking about. We'll see what happens. Maybe Declan Rice will be announced tomorrow. We'll have a look. We'll see if it is. Maybe if Declan Rice gets announced, maybe I should do a live stream. How about that? We shall see. Anyway, have a wonderful Sunday. We out of here. Adios, amigos.